Today for Mousetrap Monday, I'm going to share with you how I made a huge mistake buying this item many years ago. It's been sitting on my shelf ever since. I thought it was a mousetrap, but actually it's not. When I first started featuring mousetraps on my channel over 5 years ago, I was eager to build a mousetrap collection to make YouTube videos. So I went online, especially eBay, and bought every antique mousetrap I could get my hands on. When I saw this for sale, it looked like a mousetrap. It had a toy wheel in the back for the mouse to exercise, very similar to different mousetraps I've seen in books. So I was eager to buy it. I paid $75 for it, but when I received it, I couldn't figure out how it would actually catch a mouse. It doesn't have a trapping mechanism on the door. It's basically just a cage and an exercise wheel. Well, later I was informed by other collectors this is actually what's known as a squirrel cage. But just because this isn't actually a mousetrap, it doesn't mean we can't turn it into a mousetrap. There was a door that slid up and down right here, but instead I'm going to add a trapping mechanism. There's quite a few options, but for this video, I'm going to use a mousetrap called a catch-a-mouse. Here's a closer look at the trap. The mouse enters the cheese right here. Inside is a light spring with a ping pong ball. The mouse will lift that up, squeeze inside the bottle, it will drop down, and you got it. And this trap fits perfectly inside our squirrel cage. Let's go get our pet mouse, test it out, then we'll set it up in the barn with motion cameras and try to catch a wild mouse. Okay, mouse, go inside the trap. It's now caught. Let's see if he goes in the exercise wheel. Well, my pet mouse is just starting to figure out the exercise wheel, so I think this trap is going to work. Let's go set it up in the barn with motion cameras and see if we can catch some wild mice. Well, quite a bit happened last night with our antique squirrel cage adapted mousetrap. The mouse wanted the bait, climbed inside this cheese, lifted up the ball, and got caught. It did run on the wheel for some time. Also, it discovered a hiding place up in the roof. I didn't realize that was there, but it's a place for the mouse to nest. That still makes this cage way too small for a mouse, but it is better that it has a place to hide. I was also surprised to see a very young snake, it's a gopher snake, go by. Gopher snakes, when they're larger, love to eat mice. They're great predators for pest control, but this one was too small and it just passed by. Now what we caught is a native species. This is a deer mouse, and because it's part of the natural ecosystem, we're going to set it free. Okay, deer mouse, we'll open up the front. Don't go in there. Thanks for watching.